How's it? Today is April 3rd. It's Saturday. It's 0 days out from the meet. Uh, in other words, it is meet day. And this is just sort of a recap. All my warm ups, so the experience overall. So I woke up this morning at 7 ish. I was underweight, so I ended up eating and drinking some things. Last night after work, I got home and I was about 159.8 pounds. 73 kilos is 160.6. So that meant that I had point 0.6, or sorry, point 0.8 pounds of food or liquids that I could ingest to be underweight or to make weight. And so I did that last night. And this morning I was the same weight when I woke up. So I didn't want to push it too much to make weight because I wasn't sure if my scale was accurate or not. But I made weight. I was exactly 73 on the dot, 73.00. As in, if I were zero point zero 0.01 kilos more, I would have missed. I wouldn't have made weight, and so that's fun. Um, but yeah, I left my house at like 8:15 or so. I went to go pick up Chris. Then we got to the gym a little bit late, and yeah, I weighed in and we kind of just chilled for a bit. I ate my Chipotle bowl that I got yesterday because Chipotle doesn't open in the mornings early enough, and it's sort of one of my pre-lift rituals, right? My pre-meet rituals. Um, yeah, and just kind of waited around for a bit. I felt pretty good on the warm-ups. As far as like cramping and tiredness, it's just like no cramps, normal amount of tiredness on a Saturday morning. I didn't feel spectacular, but it wasn't a debilitating, and I didn't feel sore or anything. But yeah, so I just got into my warm ups here. It was very interesting for the round robin because I'm warming up kind of while a sort of subsection or subsession is going on. So there were, I think, 3 or 4 groups of people in my session lifting, and was kind of confused about timing and everything, and so I had to really pay attention to what was going on around me. But my warm ups were fine. Some of them were a little bit forward. So the 80 before this 85 was pretty forward, and so I corrected that on the 85. And here's my first attempt at 90. It's very, very, very easy. I don't know if I could have powered that, but it was very easy. 95. A little bit soft shoulders, but I still had plenty of height. Positioning was pretty good. This is 100. This is my last attempt. This was a little difficult, but I did make it. So that's a meet PR. So, Steve said, "Wow, you're really sneaky on that last one," and I was like, I had to sort of get a lot of lateral movement for my stabilizing it overhead, but I was able to do it, and I'm really happy with that. After that, I thought I was going to be a little bit of a lag time between snatches and clean and jerks, so I ate like 20 gummy bears, just to keep my carbs up and me not hungry. But turns out I had to warm up for clean and jerks immediately after I finished snatching. So here is 100, so it's 2 out from my opener. My opener is be at 120, and I well, it didn't feel like it yet. This is my last warm up, but on the platform, I felt like I wanted to throw up with like that like sugary like feeling in my stomach. Here's my first attempt. Clean was very easy, but at this point I'm like, oh god, I feel it in my stomach. Like I gotta throw up. But I make it, and I was pretty happy with that. So yeah, well, 120, 125. Similar issue here. clean was a little bit more challenging, obviously. But that feeling in my stomach is just getting worse. And then I go to 130. And spoiler alert, I make it. So that makes it me go 6 for 6, and I've never done that in my life, and so I'm really happy with that. As far as everything else goes, 230 PR or 230 total is the most I've ever totaled, and I've never done it in a meet, so this is technically a meet PR. But yeah, these are my numbers. Meet PR, meet PR. Again, really happy with how things went today. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has supported me through this journey. My goal is still going to be 115, 150 because I want to qualify for senior nationals. But until next time, shoots.